were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the New York Jets. They're on the Falcons sideline. That is head coach Raheem Morris. These guys losers their last game, hoping to reverse that here. Across the field, the head coach of the Jets. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
Kate Scott and Brock Ewer on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And away we go from East Rutherford. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out have the Falcons for their first possession. And they're brought out by the 8th pick in the 2024 draft. Out of your alma mater, the University of Washington, Michael Penix Jr.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, he's not happy about it. And he will be focused on rectifying those things here.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They go play action. Here's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Penix working from the gun. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Ball taken in at the 36. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
Last week is one of those weird spots as a quarterback, Kate. Right, you celebrate a win. Every win is so hard in this league, but as a QB, you also know when you throw more interceptions than touchdowns, you're very fortunate to come on the winning side of any game at this level.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That was Xavier Watts getting in there defensively. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They go right back to home. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Second and 12 behind the sticks. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Ooh, and almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it, so the potential turnover winds up on the ground. Does, though, bring up fourth down. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. On first down, here's Penix. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. So it's second down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. And he's down to the 42-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Another carry for Robinson. He's up again. And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They're going play fake with Penix. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Penix here from the gun. DJ Chark there for the catch. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown. Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Xavier Gibson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Hall running between the tackles. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
10 yards to go.
Pass play coming here. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Coming right is Hall. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you got to find a way to make them miss in the backfield.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
15 yards on the play. That's good for a Jets.
On the handoff, Allen. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. A.J. Terrell making that stop. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At the Falcons.
They'll throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Taken down back at the
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Oh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. The Falcons ready for their next possession. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. The rookie from Miami, they're on a stop. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. To the air with Penix. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. More from MetLife coming right up. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They have it 2nd and 4. From the 38. Short pass brought in. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And we've got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders. He's silent for it.
And they make this stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Falcons.
Staying with Robinson. Takes out a one-stop. He's got a gain of 6 there. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They put a receiver in motion here left. Now Penix off the play action. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Penix on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
Bradley Pinion on now to punt. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. Throwing now on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Hall takes it straight ahead. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. On 2nd and 9. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Well, right side, caught by Smith. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Jets, 1st down.
They'll try it left with Allen. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
He was brought down by
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down. At the 20.
Back to throw. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that 1st down. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
44-yard line.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41.
3 yards. That's good for a Jets 1st down.
They're going play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Mason Taylor.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
They'll go right side with Hall. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Dropping back to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. They're driving him closer and closer, Brock.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Completed over the middle. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. The Jets out to begin another drive. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback in his offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw now. Dump off caught by his back. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
A gain of 3 yards.